going to look at the story of the Ten Commandments. The story begins with the Israelites, who were God's people, and their leader, Moses. God had brought the Israelites out of Egypt, where they had been slaves for many years, and they were on their way to their new home. As they were wandering through the desert, they came to the foot of Mount Sinai, which is where God had first called to Moses and told him to go and lead the Israelites. And here, God gave his people the rules that he wanted them to follow. The Spirit of God appeared over the mountain in dark clouds and smoke, and the people were afraid. From the mountain there came a loud voice, and God began to speak to the people, telling them the commandments that he wanted them to follow. Then God called Moses to leave the people and to come to the mountain to get the commandments. And when Moses came up, he listened to God, and God gave him 10 commandments that God had written out on a stone. And the 10 commandments Moses took back down to share with the people. And these would be the commandments that they lived their lives by. The commandments that God wanted them to follow. And these were the 10 commandments. The first commandment, God said, is worship no other gods but me. The second commandment was don't make any idols. The third commandment was don't use my name to swear, because God's name is special. The fourth commandment was about worship. God said, keep the Sabbath a holy day. In the fifth commandment, God said, honor your father and your mother. That means to be respectful. Commandment 6 was, you must not murder. Commandment 7 was don't commit adultery. In Commandment 8, God said, do not steal. In Commandment 9, he said, do not lie. And the 10th commandment was, you must not covet, which means that we shouldn't be envious or jealous of things that other people have. God gave the people these commandments for their protection and so that they could live a good and happy life that honored him. And so that's the story of the 10 Commandments.